Hello friends. Now we are going to discuss the place of provision of service rules 2012. Before starting these rules, let's first see the background of these rules. Section 66C of Finance Act 1994 says that place of service will be determined as per the rules framed by the central government. For this, central government has framed the rules which are called Place of Provision of Service Rules 2012. There are total 14 rules in these rules. We will see all the rules one by one. First, let's start with rule number 1. Rule number 1 says that these rules comes into effect from 1st of July 2012. And the name of the rules will be Place of Provision of Service Rules 2012. After that, there is a rule number 2 which contains some important definitions which will be used in these rules, but we are going to discuss it later with other rules. Now we will move to rule number 3. Let's see the rule number 3. Rule number 3 basically is a general rule. It's a general rule to decide the place of service. As per this rule, the place of service will be the location of the service receiver. And if such location is not available, then the place of service will be the location of service provider. Let's see this rule with some picture. Suppose there is a service provider located at Pune. He is providing a service to a service receiver who is located in Delhi. Rule 3 says that prima facie it will be the location of service receiver will be treated as place of service. But if this location is not available, suppose you are not aware where the service receiver is, then the rule says that in that case the place of the service provider will be treated as the place of service. This is a general rule. It means where there is no specific rule to decide the place of service, then only this general rule will be applicable. It means there are some specific rules also. Yes, there are other specific rules which we are going to discuss. These are rule number 4. Rule number 4 discuss the place of service specifically of the services which are performance based services. Rule number 5 discuss the place of service which are related to immovable property. And rule number 6 discusses the place of service in case of event related services.